Peace, my brothers and sisters. This is Yochanan Ben Yahweh. I would just like to do a quick review on the fact that Memorial Day is here. And Memorial Day is a day in which America remembers the fallen comrades, the soldiers, and those that lost their lives during battle. I want to remind the black man and woman of America that we have fought in all of the wars. The Civil War, the Revolutionary War, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, Panamanian War. We even went over to Saddam's, to the Middle East, helped to capture Saddam, and they hanged the man, the president of that land. Nevertheless, that was war. We fought in the Middle East, we're fighting the Arabs over there, and so forth. But we are fighting a war here on our own. After fighting all these battles for America, the black man is being murdered in America every day. By the government, by the officials. The police is the government. So what I'm saying is that everybody is remembering those that lost their lives during the American wars, fighting for America. But America is not fighting for us. But we fought for America. Over 100 million of our people died during the slave trade. Forget how many was murdered after we got here. I mean, that's a lot of people. Do any of us remember that? Do we have a memorial for that? You see, the Jews, fake white Jews, always crying out about the 6 million Jews that was killed during the Holocaust. They have memories of that. You see it on television and they push it down your throat. And we patronize and have sympathy for America and the Jews and so forth, but we don't have it for ourselves. Where is our Memorial Day? When do we remember our past? All of our ancestors that died. See, I remember because I was there. I was in the loins, the tessels, the nuts of my great-great-grandfather. So were you. Don't you never think you wasn't there. You just wasn't in the body form that you are in now, but you was there. So we need to remember this. It is crazy to celebrate these pagan holidays when we don't recognize the official days, the commandments that our God, Yahweh, gave us to obey. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just want you to realize that we have to wake up. This is not our day. A lot of you is going to pull out the grills. You're going to do your picnicking and drinking and partying. You're going to take your money and patronize the same people that's happened to murder you spiritually, mentally, and physically. And the police is going to lock a lot of you up. Going to cost you courts. You have to pay court costs. Some of you are going to get murdered or killed during this holiday season that you're celebrating, when we should be glorifying our Father Yahweh and showing some love and respect for each other, coming together, recognizing our struggle. Because if we don't recognize it, then nobody else will. Okay? So this Memorial Day, remember your history. Remember your memorial. Remember the people that died trying to make things better for you. Now that you have a bit of freedom, use it wisely. You have physical freedom. Get your freedom, get your mind free as well. Get your spirit free. Come out of the teachings that have you giving your life for people that don't care nothing about you, in love with the enemy of God. Yes, they are the enemy of God, because if they don't treat you right, then they don't treat God right. You don't love me, you can't love God. That's what Jesus himself said. So America don't love God. They are ungodly. We need to separate from these type of things. It is what it is. Soon, your next big day you're waiting for is Independence Day, the 4th of July. That's not our Independence Day. That is the white man's Independence Day. When they celebrating the fact that they took this land from the Indians Okay? And the white people that was fighting over it, whether they were Spanish, French, England, they're all Caucasians. They wanted to decide on whoever's going to win the battle is going to rule this land. The French used to own parts of this land. The Spanish used to own parts. So the best white man that came up with the right solution and fought the hardest for the land overcame those, and they are the rulers of this land. You could be speaking French if the French had won America. Or you could be speaking Spanish if the Spanish had won America. Okay? Like they did in those islands. Puerto Ricans speak Spanish, but they're not Puerto Ricans. Dominicans speak Spanish, but they're not Dominicans. You're supposed to speak the language of the land that you're from. We're speaking English, but we're not Englishmen. We was brought here, brothers and sisters. We are Hebrew Israelites. The original man. The original gods of the earth. Psalms 82:6. We are independent. Excuse me. We're not independent. We are dependent. We are dependent on them. So 4th of July, don't celebrate no Independence Day. But we should be striving to be independent. You ever heard of Black Wall Street? They were striving to be independent. They had banks, hotels, beautiful houses, cars. They control their own community. We must learn to hold the dollar. We must learn to protect ourselves. I mean, really, the dollar is just paper money. But while we're here in America, let's learn to use it wisely. All right? So I just want to give that shout out and understanding about this Memorial Day. Remember your Holocaust. Remember those that fell in the battle for you. Our war. And our war is still existing. You see the news. We've been shot in the back just because we are black. Yet we fought for all of America in all of these wars. You name the war, and there was a black man there holding a weapon to kill another people, another man of color for them. Okay? Praise Yahweh. Until next time, you stay strong and stop celebrating these fake holidays, the heathen days, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. No Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Getting your ass kicked? Come on now. What are you thankful for? Your woman running to the white man, laying with him? What are you thankful for? Leaving your black woman with babies while you're trying to hold on to a white woman? What are you thankful for? Begging them for jobs? Huh? What are you thankful for? Think about it. Bowing down to that white Jesus? Huh? What are you thankful for? Thanksgiving. I'm not thankful for this. I'm thankful that I have a God that loves me. I'm thankful that I am the original man. I'm thankful that God is here. It's time. Our forefathers would have loved to seen one of these days when the devil is finally brought down. But before he falls, he's going to come down on everybody with great wrath. Revelation 12:9. Why? Because he knows his time is short. Can't do wickedness forever. We must learn to be righteous. It is what it is, and I love you. Peace and blessings. Next time someone say Happy Memorial Day to you, you tell them Happy Holocaust Day. Praise Yahweh. Peace and blessings.